like Babylonians and all that, or like showing the face of disease, or
yeah, that's where they get the image of Christ from. That's
yeah,
that's, hey man, you need to show that to me, brother. I need that.
Yeah, you got like a Facebook with
I got an Instagram. Yeah. I have to, put Izzy. I think it's Izzy _5.
All right. Oh, love.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that information, brother. Yeah, that brother just showed us a Christos statues, and one of them had a serpent's tail on it, man, showing that how that Zeus and that the present day Jesus Christ, whom y'all worship, goes back to idol worship, man. All right, and we all know in the Wisdom of Solomon, or you should know if you don't, I'll say it now. The fornication was the beginning of sin, man. Or idol worship was the beginning of fornication. Matter of fact, let's get it. I don't want to butcher it, man. You know? That's groping at noonday too, man. That you got all the context clues showing you what color the Lord is, you know, and you say, oh, nobody, like this how heavy it is, man. This how heavy Satan attacks our people, man. I was telling somebody the color of the Lord, showing them in the scriptures, and they relayed the information to their church buddies. Their church buddy relayed the information to the pastor. That very next Sunday, they in church, the pastor hovering around them with a whole sermon telling them that we don't know, has anybody seen the Lord before? That show you how heavy Satan is, man. That this demon made sure that he tried to do damage control and suppress the truth and made it an agenda to the whole congregation and that particular person to not address the actual color of the Lord, man. All right. So I want to get the truth. What it say?
Wisdom of Solomon 14:12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
The devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, man. And fornication is pretty much you separating from the Lord. All right? That's what separates us from our power. That takes the plug out of the socket, man. And Satan knows that, so he wants us to be disconnected. That's pretty much, us fornicating and sinning is us losing the Ark of the Covenant type of deal, man, in a modern day time. I forget what scripture, but Esau entices us to sin, then pray to the Most High about us sinning, man. He said, look, you don't see your people pretty much going off? You know what I'm saying?
It says, and the invention of them, the corruption of life.
The invention of them is a corruption of life, man. Look at what this Jesus Christos has done to our people, man. All right, how they're so adamant. The niggas, the Mr. Rogers of the world, got everybody believing you can just love everybody. You groping at noonday. You can't love everybody because you hate the people that believe in Jesus Christos, Caesar Borgia. They hate us. Okay? So how can you act like you love everybody? You'll come, the brothers in Dallas did was on the highways. You had a Christian out there being disrespectful, but you like to present yourself that you walk like Christ and that you're so loving that and you do this and do that. You just put on a banner, but really you're disrespectful, man. All right? Like Scarface say, man, I am the bad guy because pretty much I am who I am. I'm not hiding. You like to hide. You like to lie. And when I come out and say it, you like to point your fingers and say, we're the bad guy when really you are, man. These brothers teaching, he comes up in the middle and just reads and reads and read past it. But you saying you give glory to God. The men are reading the Bible, man. So giving the glory is him shutting the fuck up, man. But he like to present, oh, I'm reading scriptures. No, you're being disruptive. All right? But they like to paint it as some other thing. We're coming at you straight. No, we don't deal with this. Yes, we deal with that, man. All right? And that's the signs of a hypocrite, which goes back to actor, man. Okay?
First Ezra chapter 4 and verse 37 says, wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works.
Get all up.
This is the book of First Ezra chapter 4 and verse verse 1, it says, then the second that has spoken of the strength of the king began to say, O ye men, do not men excel in strength, that bear rule over sea and land and all things in them? But yet the king is more mighty, for he is Lord of all these things and hath dominion over them.
So what's going on is they're arguing what's true power, man. Who has the true power? Because they're referencing strength, but they're saying the king is more mighty than an actual strong person, which is true. Alright? So you have to understand what true power is. Alright?
It says, and whatsoever he commanded them, they do. If he bid them make war one against another, they do it. If he send them out against the enemies, they go.
Yeah, so you don't be superficial and think true power is being able to lift a bunch of weights, man. All right, compared to a king. What the old saying goes, you did all that just to get hit with this 40. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do all them push-ups. Yeah, you could bench 300, but a gun is more powerful. So don't get confused with what power is. If you understand your surroundings, you will know what is good and what's bad, man. All right.
If he send them out against the enemies, they go and break down mountains, walls, and towers. They slay and are slain, and transgress not the king's commandment. If they get the victory, they bring all to the king, as well the spoil as all things else.
Yeah, so they're comparing the king. A king was one of the references. Go ahead.
Likewise, for those that are no soldiers and have not to do with wars, but use husbandry, when they have reaped again that which they had sown, they bring it to the king and compel one another to pay tribute unto the king. And yet he is and yet he is but one man. And he command to kill, they kill. If he command to spare, they spare. If he command to smite, they smite. If he command to make desolate, they make desolate. If he command to build, they build. If he command to cut down, they cut down. If he command to plant, they plant. So all his people and his armies obey them. Furthermore, he lieth down, he eateth and drinketh, and taketh his rest. And these keep watch round about him, neither may anyone depart and do his own business, neither disobey they him in anything. O ye men, how should not the king be mightiest? When in such sort he is obeyed, and he held his tongue. Then the third, who had spoken of women and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak. O ye men, it is not the great king nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that ruleth them?
Yeah, because they reference to wine, how wine can make you merry, can make you forget your troubles. You know what I'm saying? Look at how the Gadites are about, man. All these things are true. They do have power, man. You know, same as Esau, he's a king, all right, of Babylon, man. And he has a massive amount of power, man. To whether you can have that 40 with you, but it don't matter. That's how powerful they are, that they can outnumber your bullets. Okay? that they have higher advanced technology that don't even got nothing to do with guns that can wipe you out, man. All right, here it is. They're dealing out chemical warfare, man. They're dealing out spiritual warfare, and they have the ability to control the narrative, man, of this place. All right, they can say which religion is more prominent and more respected than the other through their propaganda. Which way of life is best to live and which one isn't, man. All right, so the king does have power, man. All right, wine does have power, because you could be going through all these king's woes and you could just hit a pint of something and all the pain will go away. Because the scripture says, what? Give drink unto him that is ready to perish, man. Wine make men merry. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, who is it then that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women? Women have borne the king and all the people, that bear rule by sea and land. Even of the king and they nourish them up that planteth the vineyards from whence the wine cometh.
Yeah, so women are nurturers. They develop, they cultivate the community via through the children. All right, they can manipulate a king and have a king such as Herod's wife. All right, how they crucified or killed John the Baptist. That was a woman's deed, man. All right, the scriptures say many men go out there wait for women. Okay, so even though a king could tell her, look, go war with this person, go do this, go do that, the pussy could manipulate that king, which makes the pussy more powerful than a king. Okay, because the boat can be powerful, but if I turn it and I can make it go around and turn backwards, who's more powerful? It's the person that's turning the ship, man. Okay?
It says, these also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men.
Yeah, this is a side note. It says women make garments for men, man. Y'all always wondering what y'all can do. It's telling you right there. We can read on. That's just a side note.
It says, these bring glory unto men, and without women cannot men be. Yea, and if men have gathered together gold and silver, or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty? And letting all those things go, do they not gape, and even not open mouth to fix their eyes fast on her?
Yeah, so most men do things for women. They get nice cars for women, they get houses. Like the comedian said, man, a man will sleep on, have a bed full of empty pizza boxes, man, and he'll be content. It's not hard for a man to be content. All right, men go out there and stress themselves out for their woman, man. All right, for their families. Okay.
And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold or any goodly thing whatsoever? A man leaveth his own father that brought him up and his own country and cleaveth unto his wife.
Yeah, a man will leave his family, man, for a woman. All right, which a woman will do the same, but the power to make you leave your family, you know what I'm saying? That's a very potent amount of power. No matter how powerful you are, you can do what you want as an individual, as a man. You could come and tell the whole North Door and pussy and make you disappear. You know?
He stinks not to spend his life with his wife. He remembereth neither father nor mother nor country. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman?
Yeah, that's exactly. Go out there, men work and do this and that. That's why scriptures say don't go out your reds for women, man. All right? You have to have self-control. You have to be temperate. Okay? You have to be the man. Even though the scriptures say this is not the law. It's just talking about the reality of the tendencies, man. That when men get women, they do things for them. Okay?
Yea, a man taketh the sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, and sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness, and when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love.
Yeah, yup. That's what these niggas be doing. They be tearing up the world and they go back home and share it with their women, man. That's why some of these women be getting killed and off, man. Okay? A lot of these killings and things that happen on a nigga level is behind women, man. Alright? Most of these niggas hustling and do all this to be seen by women, man. Because women like bad boys, you know? And look at the niggas out, gang, all this and that. They're doing it for women, man. That's why they're on Instagram and social media. Alright? Because if it was all about the ops, you wouldn't want to be seen. You'll just be getting at them. You know? If it was on my part, I'm not going to be on there driving, yeah, I'm about to get at this nigga. Who you talking to? Women, man. You trying to show them how bad you are. You ain't doing it for niggas. It's no benefit. Only benefit is fear. To be feared. Alright?
Says, wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father and mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
Yep, that's become servants for their sakes. Women that have a hold on you, have you living a whole certain way, treating people a certain way. That's again why you shouldn't go out your wits for a woman. That's again why you should be able to be a man. That's why it's important to be an alpha male in this society. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of digressing, but this is an important thing to say, man. Alright, because we stress it, but people don't understand why. Because they're trying to bring out something called toxic masculinity, man. Because at the end of the day, men hold to true power. But women can control that true power through men being pussy with, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women. And now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him, and upon the king's concubine, the daughter of Admiral Bordicus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and taking the crown from the king's head, and setting it upon her own head.
Playing with it. Like a nigga can't do that. Like even within our household, women can talk to you and do you things that another man can't. Okay? It's off the strength. Not duly because she's a female, but because that's your woman, man. You know?
She also stroked the king with her left hand. And yet for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But
would that mean that she stroked him with her left hand? It means that she comforted him with a seducing way to get her wicked acts done, man. You know, whatever it is, man. It could be actually stroking him. It could be actually just talking to him, cooking for him. You know, and then as she's doing that, she's the Delilah, man. You know, whispering in the ear, don't you do this, why don't you just give me that? Because ultimately they want the power, but they can't physically get up and go get it, you know? But we're talking about power here, keep that in mind, all right? What's truly powerful?
It says, and yet for all this the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter, that she might be reconciled to him again. O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do thus? Then the king and princes looked upon one another, so he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course, for he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things.
Yeah, truth is stronger than all things, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
All the earth calleth upon the truth, and the heaven blessed it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing.
Truth is a motherfucker, man. with alone, truth can make a person kill you, man. All right? Truth, it activates people, man. More than a lie ever could. A person will walk off on a lie, man. A person come up to you and tell the truth about you. Look at what Esau do behind the truths that he do that he try to hide and conceal, man. All right? He'll kill you off you real fast, man. Their whole agenda, this whole new world order that they're trying to orchestrate, if the truth was abundant, then there'll be a very weak state, man. Okay? Because the devil come not do nothing but the lie, steal, and kill, and destroy. All right? And that lie keeps him powerful. That lie keeps him alive, man. I'm the good guy. That lie alone makes everybody believe and trust and have faith in him, man. That lie, oh, this is Jesus Christ. That lie is very powerful. It took a whole nation down. That nation being the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So don't act like truth ain't important. The Lord is a dark-skinned man. Truth is the most powerful thing. What we're doing out here, changing the world, the way people are waking up and putting stuff on social media saying the Lord is this, Esau is that. This is the world, and it's making the whole world change, man. That's why it says truth goes into the earth and pretty much molds it, man. All right? A lie just masks it, man. But the truth molds it. Just like women thinking that they're equal to a man. That's a lie. Of course, that manipulates the world, but that don't change the world. All right? Because a man could just haul off and punch you in the face, and that's the reality. That's the truth. A man is stronger than a woman, and women see it every now and again. All right? That's why they lie, because the lie is the only way you could counter something as powerful as the truth, man. So how you gonna come in the avenue of the truth, which is the gospel, saying you're a Christian, that you believe in the King James Bible, and then set your foundation upon the lie? You're powerless. All right? Really, you aren't powerless. If you got power, your power is built off a lie. And who's the liar? Satan himself, or the offspring of Satan, which is Esau, man. All right?
Says wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked.
Everything could be corrupted, man. Go ahead.
All the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them, and their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong.
Truth. Once you tell the truth, you can remember the truth. You know? A lie though, you gotta lie and lie again and lie again. Or you know what I'm saying? Even if you do bad, if you tell the truth, it does amazingly, man. It brings clarity to everything. Even if you do get punished. It could bring truth is the purest thing on planet Earth, man. That's why children are so pure, because they're living in truth, man. If they don't like something, you come in your face, like my daughter came in my face the other day, and I just got to eat, I'm coming in, talking to her, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, you gotta brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, yeah, all right. That's how children are. They're in their purest form. They'll tell you, man. All right? But the world corrupts them. People corrupt them. All right? And make them ashamed or fearful to be themselves, man. All right? All of us, we've been corrupted by doctrine in the world, man. To tell somebody that they're gay from birth. Nobody's gay from birth, man. Nobody has homosexual desires from birth. Alright? They're taught this, man. Okay? Or they're presented this idea, and then that demon of sodomy gets on them and clings on to them, and it's a wrap, man. So truth is very important. Alright? And it all starts with the skin color of the Lord. Who are the Israelites? Alright? You can't come into this gospel. I'm talking to you that are outside of our fold, but use the same book that we use. You know what I'm saying? You can't deal with this book if you ain't dealing in truth, man. You can't be in this book if you ain't dealing with truth. Alright? Because hey, once you open this book up, you can lie, man. You can't even read and understand if you're a woman and you all about women's rights and all this feminism, and you open the Bible, it's not gonna resonate because you're not resonating and dealing in truth, man. As the scriptures say, into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter, man. Now, how do you fight the truth? With pollution. What's it when you respect the persons? Or I'm all for men. This is a man's thing. We're not out here to sit here and be unbalanced and be unjust. All right? The Lord deals with men, so that's how we operate. But we're not out here saying, oh, the woman, the Bible says a woman's one thing, and then we're like, nah, because we men, we just gonna like discard that and just play it how it go, how we want it to go. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to live in Babylon longer, so you'll lie and say that our RFID chip is not the MOTB, man. Alright? Which is pursuing the revelation and prophecy. That's how a lot of people don't understand prophecy. They'll say Esau can make it based off of themselves, because men are wicked. I want Esau to make it, so I manipulate these scriptures. But when you're dealing in truth and sincerity, hey, let's get that. Those that worship me must worship me in truth and sincerity.
This is St. John 4:23. I'm starting at 22. It say, ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
No, that's not it, what you worship.
But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
That's it. Yep, that's the part. They shall worship him in spirit, which is the scriptures, and in truth. We're not trying to. Some people are so superficial. They just want to put on an outfit just to feel like something. People just, it's like, I want the glory. You can't come into this truth saying, I want the glory. You can't come into this truth saying, I'm doing it because I hate him. Right? Even Esau, we got a right to hate him, but you can't be in this truth specifically because you hate Esau. you gotta be in this truth because it's the truth. Now, part of it is being against Esau, because once you come in because you hate Esau, now your judgment is skewed to where anybody that looks like an Edomite, you hate him. You know what I'm saying? That if you go to a restaurant to get something to eat, and then you get an Edomite waiter, and you just disrespecting him till he lick your food and put his nuts on your shit and serve your stupid ass, man. Like, it does that type of stuff. It clouds your mind. It stops you from being sober-minded, man. You gotta deal with the reality of things. Just like we talk about life in general. When we tell you that, you know, women, like Kevin Samuels, like to bring out how there's a hierarchy of women are hypergamous. Pretty much, they date off of power, not off the sincerity of a man. Is that fair? No, but the truth is, that's the reality. That women are hypergamous. And men go after women for looks. That's the truth of a matter. Now, is it fair? No, life ain't fair. But there's a truth to it. You know what I'm saying? Truth ain't always fair, man. Truth is just the reality of a situation. Don't go down that street because you can get harmed or physically injured or even killed. Well, dang, I'm not doing nothing to them. That's not right, but that's the truth, man. Hey, I hit you with another one, the so-called white man. Oh, I know, I got good white friends, this and that. But the truth is that they're an inbred demon, man. All right, and guess what? The truth backs itself up. Just go into history. Truth stands on itself, man. Nobody need to hyperinflate the truth. All you got to do is mention it. And this is going to do it. It's going to take its course after that, man. It's like a little Furby or something. You just put water on it and just press a button and it just start activating. It's like it's already in motion, man. You know? And that's what we're out here. That's why when people ask us, well, what are you doing? Why are you guys out here? We're here to present the truth of the Bible, man. Okay?
It says, when the truth, but the hour cometh, this is John 4:23, but the hour cometh and now is, when the true worshiper shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him.
We're not worshiping the Lord because we're guilty. We're not worshiping, and when I mean by guilty, I mean that you want to do what it takes. You know you're a nigga, so you put on that Christian outfit to say, all right, everybody believes I'm good now, so I can feel good. It's like a woman with weave. Like you're bald-headed, right? You're bald-headed. You put weave on, all of a sudden you're not bald-headed. That's a lie. You're still bald-headed and you're still self-conscious about it. Because if you got weave in your head and I say these bald-headed hoes, it's going to hit you in a certain way. Because that's the truth. You can't do anything to circumvent it, man. Yeah. But women they live in a lie. That's why they're so affected. That's why they're so affected by the truth from men, man. You know? I remember watching a video where they was asking the women about strength. And this woman being a feminist is like, yeah, I feel like we shouldn't use the word strength. Bitch, like men are stronger. And she walked off crying. He didn't even say nothing. Niggas come on in, you want to try to make it more than what it is. But I just told her she wasn't strong as a man. And the truth, she just couldn't get around it to the point that she tried to throw away the word, man. That's why Esau tried to throw away slavery. Because he can't get around the truth of what he did, man. Truth is very important. Truth is very powerful, man. That's why you don't reveal nobody's secret. You could do damage with truth, man. So why, if you consider yourself a Christian, would you not deal with truth? That those people in that land are not Israelites. You can't say, well, yeah, they not Israelites, but what does that matter? Because it's a lie. That's why it matters. Well, yeah, the Lord's dark skin, but why does that matter? Because it's a lie. That's why it matters, man. Because truth is above all. Why would you if you clean your house and you walk past something, you smell like pungent shit smell, you wouldn't be like pacing back trying to, like, I cleaned this motherfucker, man. Like, why would you allow that? Right? Truth is very important. So if you're willing to allow a bit of a lie, a little leaveneth the whole lump, man. You can believe you're an Israelite, you can believe the Lord's dark skin, but the moment you believe Esau can make it, that throws everything out the window. Truth is clear. Truth is